Welcome to another edition of Reading with Rockfish. Nice to see you. I'm SL Rockfish or Sarah Rockfish. Either one, I answer to both. So glad you could join me. Happy, beautiful spring day, at least where I live, and hopefully where you live. And I'm not gonna lie, having a beautiful spring day makes it very difficult for people to shelter in place. I know in my neighborhood, we were outside yesterday talking and chatting and walking dogs. I saw more dogs in this area. People were walking dogs. I think people were borrowing dogs to walk. All my neighbors were out chatting away, all social distancing, but still able to see each other and enjoy the day, kicking a ball back and forth. No hands. It was a great time, and I know that this weather continues. More and more people will be outside. More and more people will be smart, and we're going to get through this coronavirus stuff, okay? And I hope wherever you're watching this, it's beautiful by you, okay? Now, today we have a story about a pig. Ooh, did you ever call somebody a name and then it was the wrong name? I don't mean like, oh, you're a pig, but like you mispronounced their name. That happens a lot. That's why my real last name, Rockline, hard for people to pronounce it when they see it. So I just go with Rockfish. But sometimes we mispronounce people's names, or if you're a kid in the class and you forget somebody's name, like if you had an older brother and sister and the teacher calls you by their name and you're like, come on, it's me. Trust me, I know. I have many sisters and 3 of them went to the same grade school that I did. So I got the whole thing. Wrong kid again. Oh yeah, now that's me. But I was never called something that I wasn't. And that's what happens in this book today that we're going to read. It's called Don't Call Me Pig, a Javelina story. I gotta tell you, I've never known the word javelina before today. Maybe I've heard of it, but I didn't understand it. So, a javelina story. Look at that. Take a look at the picture. Kinda looks like a pig, but it's not. He's a javelina. Check it out. Check out the t-shirt. Not a pig. This book won the Judy Goddard Award from the Arizona Library Association. What can you tell about a javelina just by looking at the cover? Where do you think they live? Yeah, take a look. Maybe in the desert where it's warm. I think the rabbit might be getting an earful from him, saying, look, I'm not a pig. Maybe the rabbit just didn't know. Is that a rabbit or is that a hare? Maybe that's a story for another time. Today we're going to read Don't Call Me Pig, a Javelina story, written by Conrad J. Storad and illustrated by Beth Neely and Don Rance. Come on. There's a lot of dedication in here. I'm not going to read them all because it sounds kind of personal. But I like one of the lines here. It says, never stop reading, never stop learning. Truer words were never spoken. Okay, remember this is the title page. And this says, Happy Easter, Eli. He's my neighbor and his parents let me borrow this book. He got it in 2005 from his grandparents. From his Grandma Jackie. Way to go, Grandma Jackie. 2005. So how long has he had this book? And look how nice it is. I better take good care of it. Okay, let's go to the title page. Ta-da! Remember, title page tells us who the author is, who's the illustrator, and who published it. Okay? This one was published also in Tempe, Arizona. Very good. Let's begin our tale of the javelina. Look at the artwork. Javelina. Javelina. I love when you don't know how to pronounce a word and you look at the pronunciations right here. Because, when I first saw it, I was like, Javelina, what the heck? But think of that, Javelina, when you get to the end. But it's Javelina. Welcome to my story. Please pay attention well. I'm an odd-looking creature and I have a tale to tell. I am Javelina, but I have other names, you see. In hot Arizona, in hot, dry Arizona, I'm called collared peccary. I didn't know that. A collared peccary. My body is thin and muscular. Among cactus and pines I roam. I like the Rockies scrubland. The Sonoran Desert is my home. You're right. He is in the desert. Look at that. Look at all the creatures that live in the desert with him. I love the artistry in here. I live with lots of family members. The herd can grow quite big. Though I'm shy, I am one request. Don't ever call me pig. I won't. Though he does bear some resemblance to a pig. Dun, dun, dun. I am a javelina. Look close. I have no tail. I live in southwestern deserts with coyotes, jackrabbits, and quail. Look, he doesn't have a tail. No tail, no tail, no tail. Okay, I won't. They're gonna get the rabbit. My fur is coarse and bristly. Ooh, he looks serious. Black and gray with a collar of white. My dark eyes are small and beady. It's true, I have bad eyesight. So do I. I didn't always, but now that I'm older, you know. Look at that. He's wearing glasses. Well, they don't really wear glasses, but that's a good way to show us that they have bad eyesight. My snout is tough as leather. Both plants and fruit I eat. I like the taste of bugs and snakes. Prickly pear cactus is a treat. I've seen cactus for sale at some stores. I've never tried it. Maybe. My front teeth are sharp like javelins. Oh. The Spaniards thought it so. I use my snout and teeth for digging, gobble roots and berries where they grow. See? Javelin. And then the teeth look like that. So, remember, Spaniards were all over the world. They came, discovered them. Well, did they discover them? They found them. When danger's near, I stand my ground. My safety does not matter. A loud grunt signals to my herd in all directions. Scatter! Look at that. Ooh, they look fierce. He's coming for them, but look at the javelina. They're tough. My skinny legs have just 3 toes. It's my head that grows quite big. But if you want to keep me happy, don't ever call me pig. I am a javelina, not a pig at all, you see. In the wilds of southwestern deserts, I'm called collared peccary. Remember, he has a white collar. Collared peccary. My scent is strong and stinky. Sniff. You might smell me near. Look close, you may never see me. Only grunting sounds you'll hear. He sounds a little like a stalker. I have scent glands below each eye. Huh, that's weird, isn't it? A big one along my back. I use the smell to mark herdland, to know members of my pack. So he's got scent here and on his back. Look at that. He's spraying his scent so that everyone knows where they are. That javelina looks happy. Look at the toes. He's right. He's only got those 3 toes. Coarse hair. See the white collar? Collared peccary. There's a new word for everyone. What is that? Why, that's known as a collared peccary. I weigh as much as 60 pounds, stand 2 feet tall. That's big. Just one thing you should remember. Don't ever call me pig. I am javelina, not a pig at all, you see. In Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas, I'm called collared peccary. Look at those collars. So cool. Look at the detail in that illustration. Measuring how tall they is. Got the tape measure. The owl's helping out. Now you know my story. One last thing before I run. Tell your friends about Javelina because learning is always fun. Look at them. Bye. Bye, Javelina. Or collared peccary. Love the detail. I've never been to the desert. Well, I drove through it once when I was like in 6th grade, but I don't remember other than it being hot and the people I were with praying that the car didn't break down. Look at that. Bye, peccary. Bye, Javelina. Now, you know what's great about this book? At the end, there's all these facts about Javelina or collared peccary. Okay? I'm just going to read you some quick facts. So this is a learning experience too. Weight, 35 to 60 pounds, which can also be the amount of weight I'm going to gain if we don't get out of our houses. Height, 18 to 24 inches at the shoulder, so at their shoulders. Length, 34 to 40 inches, tip of snout to rump. Rump is another word for the back end, the butt. From snout to butt to rump, okay? Diet, guess what they eat? Roots, fruit, cacti, and seeds. Prickly pear cactus is a favorite treat. Will eat snakes, lizards, insects, and grubs. I did not think you would eat snakes. That would be a fun fight to watch. Maybe they could do that on National Geographic. Color is grizzled gray. Grizzled gray. What do you think that is? Grizzled gray. I thought grizzled means like they're worn out. Maybe that's it. Grizzled gray or black with yellow tinge on cheeks. Oh. If you have yellow tinge on cheeks and you're a human, that's not good. But yellow tinge on cheeks. White collar runs from shoulder to shoulder. So it always is wearing a collar. So if it went into a country club and said, you need a collar. Javelina's got one. Range, deserts, pine forests, and grasslands of Arizona, New Mexico, southwestern Texas, through Mexico and Central America, to the jungles and grasslands of Brazil and Argentina. Well, it clearly likes warm weather. Now, if you were looking for an extension to do with this book, you could look up all the different places it lives, or you could look up when the Spaniards decided to call this animal the javelina. That would be something. Or you could learn about Spanish explorers and where they went and what happened wherever they went. Or you could just look up some more facts about the javelina. There's all sorts of stuff here. I like this part. They live in groups of 5 to 15 members. I like a big family. So, rock on, Javelina. Well, I just like this book. I learned something new. I learned Javelina is not a pig. Never, never call it pig. It's also known as what? Yep, collared peccary. Lives in the warm deserts. Arizona, New Mexico, down into Mexico. I learned something new. And I also learned that I can make a connection with this story because everybody likes to be called by their proper name. So, or a name they want to be called by. If you have a nickname and you prefer that nickname to other things, then you just tell people, I'd rather you call me. And I think Javelina let us know right away. Don't call me pig. Don't call me anything. Just call me Javelina. I hope you liked it. I learned something new. I hope you did too. Thank you to Carlos for sharing your books with me. And I hope to see you guys soon. Have a great day. Go enjoy the spring-like weather. Go sit outside, soak up some sun. They say that's really good for building up your immunity and fighting off the coronavirus. So, enjoy yourself. Thanks for joining me. And remember, we're going to get through this. And life is going to be back to normal someday. We're one day closer. See you, everyone. Thank you. Peace.